Hi everyone, welcome to Amateur Decorating Like a Pro. I am Catherine, and this collaboration is co-hosted by the lovely Tamala over at Holt on Design. We want to encourage our viewers to do a room refresh. The holidays are over. It's time to go to work. And I don't necessarily want to bling everything out, but looking at my dining room now with those lovely brown chocolate walls, this antique Baroque style mirror, and these wall medallions and sconces, it's a little bit boring. I need to put some pizzazz back into the dining room. Now the base of this lamp is what really inspired the painting of all of these pieces. And these lamps are truly a bargain. I purchased them on an after Christmas sale at Kirkland's for $22 each. Okay, so I love the blue and white plates and I don't have any intention of taking them down. But I want to give the center piece of this display a little bit of a break. So I'm going to put something here that I don't have to change constantly. Well, let's borrow a piece from the living room. That's this William Gatewood print. You know, that was a trash to treasure discovery, and I'm so glad that I got it. And now, where do we go from here? I want pizzazz in the dining room. Well, we'll take some paint, some elegant metallic style paint from Hobby Lobby at 40% off, of course, a paintbrush, and some painter's tape. That's all I really needed to update the dining room. Now, once I realized I was in love with all of these colors, the golds as well as that amber on the sconce, I decided to take my old paintbrush out, and I actually took scissors and cut the bristles nice and even because I knew I would be pushing the paint onto those pieces. So I wanted to keep some of that color peeping through as if that patina or glaze was the accent. And that's what this allows. So I'm just pushing it in, and this is drying so fast, guys. This is the quickest paint project I have ever done. A lot of people will go out and buy new frames, and I've seen this over and over again. I want to go from silver to gold or gold to silver, so they invest. You don't have to do that. These metallic paints really do work. Now, I may have said amber a time or two, but I'm trying to say copper. I love the look of this patina. However, I want it to go away right now. So I'm adding the silver and I'm just pushing it in and allowing some of that old paint to appear. And once this is finished, it is going to be stunning. You don't have to do all the extra work of getting the extra paints because you're using what is already there. That is, if you like what's already there. Now, you can also use a sponge to apply your paint. I prefer to use a brush because it doesn't add too much paint. And wherever the bristles land, it applies the paint gently. So if you do have too much paint on your brush, just take a paper towel and touch that area and remove the excess. Now, I've had this sconce for a very long time, but I want to tell you, they are hot again. Please check your antique shops or your flea markets. They are all over the place. Now, everywhere I go here in Middle Georgia, they're calling these sconces, but in the September edition of Traditional Home, they're called brackets. I guess I better get with the times. Whoops, I applied too much paint. That's why I'm using the paper towel to take away the excess. I don't want to cover up all that beautiful copper. Now, with the thin coat of paint that I'm applying to this sconce, the bottom half of this is already dry. So in another 10 minutes or so, I can literally hang this back on the wall. Total time, 20 minutes. Now, all of the plates, with the exception of one, were installed using the adhesive decals that I got from Hobby Lobby. I'll link that video in the info box. Now, I have two medium-sized vases that I will be switching out and placing on top of that bracket so I can update the look anytime I want. Once again, here is where it started, on this wall with the addition of these clearance lamps. So now all I simply need to do is take these medallions and use the same technique in applying the paint. I did lay it on a little thick on this particular medallion because I thought it would just make the center stand out a little bit better. But guys, all in all, same technique, just pushing the paint into the medallion, just pressing it down quickly. Don't you just love how this changes right before your eyes from drab to fab? I absolutely love this update. Now, just a few days ago, I was at Goodwill and I actually saw one of these and I can't believe that I passed on it. I so regret that decision. But keep an eye out, guys. These are out there, and like I showed you in that magazine, they are hot. You tell me, aren't they stunning? Now, I purchased this mirror at a cash liquidation store about a year or so ago. I did a video on the actual installation. I'm using the tip of this paintbrush to make sure that the painter's tape edge is secure around the frame of the mirror. Yes, I applied the same brushing technique as before on all of the other pieces to the frame. Quick and easy. I can't believe that in an hour's time, I had completed these pieces and they were literally back on the wall. So here's a challenge. Anything that you have around your house that may be a solid brown, copper, black, burgundy, gold, or even silver that you just want to give a new look to. Maybe you want to chalk paint it, or maybe you want to do this metallic paint. It would be stunning. Now, YouTube friends and family, what is Tamala and Catherine trying to say with this collab? Simply freshen up. I know the holidays are over and everything is packed away, and you're just kind of sitting there wondering, where's the sizzle, where's the pizzazz that this room once had for the holidays? We'll bring it back with something simple. I wanted to convey to you guys that I did this room in about an hour. So taking on a project that's short and quick like this is encouraging for me to go ahead to the very next room. So don't make the first project a complicated one. Paint, painter's tape, paintbrush, that was easy. So now this one's done. All I have to do now is the tablescape, which is also going to be easy, and I will share that with you. Now we're going room by room, and the living room is next. And of course, I have curtains and chairs to be completed on a budget. I love that you guys send me pictures of your completed projects. So if you're in the middle of a freshening up for a room, send me a photo and let's get this party started. Thanks a lot for watching. Remember to check out Tamala's video because she's a part of this collab. Check the description box for her channel link. And as always, stay in prayer and stay creative.